Hi everyone, this is Veronica. Today our topic of discussion is about biomethanation process. We'll discuss what is this process. For my video updates and queries, you can connect with me on Instagram and Facebook because I feel together we can make a difference. Now see what is the relevance of this topic in your exams. It will be covered in your mains paper 3, conservation, environmental pollution and degradation. At objective level, you should know about what is this process, and at subjective level, you should know what is biomethanation and how it can be used as an alternative for stubble burning. As you know, stubble burning, it creates lot of air pollutions. For example, the farmers in the Punjab and Haryana region, they practice stubble burning, and then that kind of pollution is seen around the cities, for example in Delhi. So how it can be used as an alternative for stubble burning, we'll discuss. See in what context today we are studying this, because in all India coordinated project efforts on to produce biogas for kitchen use and quality manure for fields using biomethanation of rice straw. So here we'll particularly talk about rice straw. So this is by anaerobic digestion method. That is, anaerobic means where there is absence of oxygen. If we use the word aerobic, that means in presence of oxygen, but when we are using anaerobic, that means the process is taking place in absence of oxygen. So this is a anaerobic digestion method. So 6 domestic level paddy straw based biogas plants have been installed in Punjab for field trials, and further study is in progress. Now coming to biomethanation, before that let me tell you, if you're watching this video lecture right now and you have not subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any important video update. Okay, now look at this picture. This shows there is a cycle of this biomethanation because it is a process by which organic material is microbiologically converted under anaerobic conditions into biogas. So your source is your organic material, that is microbiologically. That means we use microorganisms. So microbiologically it is converted in absence of oxygen. It is converted into what? It is converted into biogas. As you can see, there is a lot of animal agricultural waste. It is mixed with water. Then this is how anaerobic fermentation takes place. Then from this fermentation, there are a lot of uses. Biogas is used, which can be used in cooking, and then your manure is also procured. Whatever residue is left, it is a very fertilizing agent. It is liquid fertilizer. It can be used to condition the soil. Okay, so there are 3 main physiological groups of microorganisms which are involved. One is your fermenting bacteria, other is your organic acid oxidizing bacteria, and then your methogenic archaea. Now we don't need to go in detail because that would be too much science. That is not asked in your competitive exams, but you should know the physiological groups of microorganisms which are involved here. So biomethanation, it has a strong potential for the production of energy from organic residues and waste. So it will help to reduce the use of fossil fuels and thus reduce your carbon dioxide emissions in the atmosphere. So how this process works? There is hydrolysis. You are using organic material. Organic material contains carbohydrates, lipids, proteins. Then your acidogenesis take place. So that is where carboxylic volatile acids are produced, keto acids, hydroxy acids, ketones, etc. along with H2 and carbon dioxide. Then they are short fatty chain, mainly acetic and formic acid. Then your acetogenesis take place, which produces acetate and carbon dioxide and hydrogen. And ultimately in your methanogenesis, your methane and carbon dioxide are produced. So microorganisms, they degrade your organic matter via the cascades. This is the cascade of reaction, cascades of biochemical conversion. Ultimately you get methane and carbon dioxide. Then there are syntropic relationships between hydrogen producers. These acetogenesis, there is like hydrogen is producing. So these acetogens, here I'll write acetogen, and your hydrogen, these are the hydrogen producers. But then there are your hydrogen squenchers also, which eat up hydrogen. For example, homoacetogens, hydrogenotropic methanogens, etc. They all are very critical to this process. So wide variety of process applications for biomethanations, of where we do this biomethanations in wastewaters, in slurries, solid waste have been developed, right? So they utilize different reactor types and process conditions. For example, what is the retention time, what is the loading rate, what is the temperature, in order to maximize the energy output from the waste and also to decrease retention time and enhance the process stability. So this is how your biomethanation process take place. So here, as we were talking about stubble burning, because what we are doing, we are burning the stubble. Instead, what we can do, we can biomethanation of stubble can take place. See, talking about what is stubble burning, I'll just tell you briefly about this, because stubble burning, it is a very common practice which is followed by farmers to prepare fields for sowing of wheat in November, as there is very little time left between harvesting of paddy and sowing of wheat. So stubble burning results in emission of very harmful gases. For example, your carbon dioxide, okay, then sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and along with the particulate matter. So there are concerns of the farmers why they opt for stubble burning. Even though farmers are aware that the burning of straw is harmful to health, they do not have alternatives for utilizing them effectively. The farmers, they are very ill equipped to deal with waste because they cannot afford the new technology that is available to handle the waste material. Then experts say that with less income due to crop damage, farmers are likely to be inclined to light up their fields to cut costs and not spend on scientific ways of stubble management. So that is why they are opting for stubble burning. But now if we will give them alternative, government is, as I told you, there are a lot of these plants set up, right? So if government will help, definitely farmers can opt for these alternatives. So what are the advantages of this process biomethanation? There is a potential of making investments in paddy straw based power plants. One is that. Then incorporation of crop residues in the soil, it can improve the soil moisture. It can convert the removed residues into enriched organic manure through composting. Then there are new opportunities for industrial use such as extraction of yeast, protein that can be explored through the scientific research. So definitely in India, there are a lot of steps being taken to stop the problem of stubble burning, as I told you. So biomethanation is one of them, but definitely research and development projects are to be taken up to be supported on refinement and demonstration of such integrated process technology for conversion of these crop residues into other things also, like we can convert them into ethanol also, methane for the transport fuels also. And ultimately, such processes like biomethanation, they can generate employment opportunities for the local population through enlistment of services. For example, you can give some people a job of rag picking, that pick up all the rag. So rag picking could be one under the formal cooperatives. And though biomethanation, it requires adequate maintenance, which may add to overhead cost, but it is an effective measure to overcome the abysmal state of municipal solid waste management, which can be achieved through proper research, funding, and political will of governments, local bodies, and citizens. And of course, stubble burning, where you are just burning the rice straw, you can just use this organic material for biomethanation process, because the methane-rich biogas generated during organic decomposition, it is a source of renewable energy for electricity generation, and if there is solid residue obtained, that can be utilized as a manure for the soil replenishment. So it reduces your land requirements of dumping of waste and burning, which is creating pollution, and it is also helping to address the problem of environmental pollution, global warming through very less greenhouse gases emission and use of, this is known as clean technology. So this is a short topic and we have discussed about it. If you have any queries, you can contact me on social media, and for the PDF you can get it on my Telegram channel, that is t.me/Veronica_Om. Thank you.
So this is a channel StudyIQ. If you're preparing for UPSC or any government exam, our pen drive and tablet courses are available. If you're preparing for UPSC CSE 2020, our pen drive course is available, where you can find 100% coverage of UPSC vast syllabus. Daily current affair updates will be available. Self-paced learning process is provided. This course has been prepared by top faculties of StudyIQ, and now you can purchase this course at Rs 625 per month only. For additional information, you can visit our site, and there are the phone numbers also given. You can call them and gain the additional information. You can connect with me for my video updates on Instagram and Facebook, because I feel together we can make a huge difference. For queries, you can even email me. Thank you so much.